I walked in on my husband kissing my sister, and the worst part, they stopped when they saw me, like they had done it 100 times before. I didn't scream. I didn't cry. I just stood there, holding the dinner I had picked up on the way home. We were supposed to be celebrating our anniversary, 10 years. I even wore the same dress I wore on our first date, like some kind of idiot. My sister Chloe had the nerve to say, "It's not what it looks like." My husband Ryan just looked at me with this blank expression, like he didn't even know if he should bother explaining. That silence hurt more than anything they could have said. We were high school sweethearts. I met Ryan when I was 16, and I thought he was everything. We built a life together, mortgage, careers, trying for kids. Chloe was my best friend growing up. We were inseparable. She moved back to town 6 months earlier after a bad breakup, and I offered her our guest room until she got on her feet. If only I had known I was handing her the keys to my marriage. I didn't confront them right then. I just said, "I'm not hungry anymore," and left the food on the counter. I went upstairs, locked the bedroom door, and sat on the floor. I couldn't cry. I was too numb. That night, Ryan slept on the couch. Chloe left the next morning, didn't even try to explain. I thought maybe it was a one-time mistake. I wanted to believe that. But the next few weeks shattered any hope I had left. Ryan kept acting like nothing happened. He made coffee in the mornings, kissed me on the cheek, and asked how my day was like we were still a team. I wanted to scream. I wanted to ask him how long it had been going on, how many times he had looked me in the eye and lied. But I didn't, not yet. Instead, I started digging. I checked his phone while he was in the shower. Nothing. He'd deleted everything. But he forgot about his old tablet, the one synced to his email. That's where I found the truth. They'd been seeing each other for 4 months. While I thought Chloe was just depressed and needed support, they were sneaking around like a couple of horny teenagers. I found hotel confirmations, one even on the night of my birthday, when Ryan told me he had to work late. And worst of all, photos, selfies, her in his shirt, him in bed with her. I stared at those pictures for hours. I don't even remember crying. I just felt cold, like a part of me had died, and I hadn't noticed until now. I printed them all, put them in an envelope, wrote, "Since you didn't want to tell me the truth, I found it myself." I left it on the kitchen counter, packed a small bag, and went to stay with a friend. Ryan blew up my phone. He called, he texted, he emailed. It was a mistake. I was drunk. It didn't mean anything. But 4 months isn't a mistake. It's a decision you make over and over again. Then Chloe texted me, just 3 words. "Please forgive me." I didn't respond. I couldn't even look at her name without shaking. Days passed. Then something inside me snapped. I needed closure. I told Ryan I'd meet him. We sat in a quiet cafe where he looked like a shell of himself, messy hair, bags under his eyes. He tried to hold my hand. I pulled away. "Why her?" I asked. He didn't answer right away. Then he said, "Because she listened to me. You've been so focused on work, on getting pregnant, on everything else." I felt invisible. I almost laughed. Invisible? I'd rearranged my life around him, sacrificed promotions, timed my ovulation to match his schedule, and he felt invisible? That was the moment I knew it was over. I looked him straight in the eyes and said, "You didn't just cheat on me. You betrayed everything we built, and you did it with my sister." He had no defense, just weak apologies and a broken expression. I didn't care anymore. I filed for divorce that same week. It wasn't easy. Splitting assets, telling our families, dealing with the embarrassment. My parents were devastated. They couldn't believe Chloe would do something like this. She tried reaching out again, even showed up at my door once. I didn't open it. I just watched her through the peephole until she walked away. I blocked them both, everywhere. And it hurt. God, it hurt. But slowly the pain started to fade. I began to rebuild. I focused on my career, started therapy, even picked up painting again. Something I hadn't done since college. I laughed with friends, I traveled, I remembered what peace felt like. One day, almost a year later, I saw Chloe at the grocery store. She looked tired, older somehow. Our eyes met. She opened her mouth like she wanted to say something, but I just turned and walked away. I didn't need closure from her. I didn't need anything from either of them, because here's what I've learned. Sometimes the people you love the most will hurt you the worst. And sometimes walking away isn't weakness, it's power. Real love doesn't ask you to shrink or break or share. Now, I choose myself every time.